heavyweight tilt between KHABIB Nurmagomedov and Conor McGregor. Well, the stars have aligned, and the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history is back tonight. The former two-division champion, Conor McGregor. As such, the celebs are out. Let's see what type of version of Conor McGregor shows up here tonight.
Usually when Conor McGregor shows up, it's usually his best version. He's a guy that takes a great amount of pride in preparing for the event. He says it's a fight every single time he sees his opponent, from the press conference to the weigh-ins to the stare down. He is ready to show his opponent his best self every time he's in their face. And not only does he do that in the build-up, when he gets into the octagon, with all the ability that he possesses, he's able to do that same thing. That's why he's been so successful and has gone from the bottom to the top of the UFC in such a short time.
Truly one of the elite strikers in UFC history. Moves every needle you would like him to move. And as you said, his work ethic, his preparation truly is legendary. Let's see if he has put in the right work in advance of this showcase fight here tonight. All right, so here he is representing the American Kickboxing Academy, the inimitable KHABIB Nurmagomedov, and this guy makes his way to the octagon, DC. You run out of time setting up everything he's accomplished, but he always puts that status as an undefeated fighter and UFC champion on the line. He will do so again here tonight.
The moment he walked in the AKA, you understood that there was something special about Nurmagomedov. He was a guy that was always listening. Although he spoke no English, he was always listening and paying attention to try to learn and how to improve himself. And the moment he stepped foot in the gym, he was just open to each and every lesson, and now it's showing over the course of his UFC career. He was undefeated going into the UFC, and he has only built on that and become a champion, one of the most well-rounded fighters in all of the UFC.
You know, your college wrestling teammates have told me when you showed up at Oklahoma State, you didn't speak English either.
No, I didn't. It was all Southern Creole accent. It was all, hey, my boy.
Right. Well, your English is now very proper, and so is KHABIB's, and he's back on the proving ground here tonight, again trying to prove himself as one of the pound-for-pound greatest fighters on this UFC roster.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the Notorious CONOR McGregor! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, KHABIB, the Eagle, Nurmagomedov!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so the rematch is upon us. KHABIB Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Gotta think both sides might change some things up here in advance of the second.
You have to make adjustments if you're going to be successful in a rematch. No two fights are the same, so you have to approach it as if you guys have never fought before. I know the NURMAGOMEDOV camp has made adjustments.
Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. And they separate. Oh! Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover.
Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is Davey John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your class. If I'm going to do this to anybody, it's Eddie.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, hammer fist here by NURMAGOMEDOV. 3 minutes now to go in this one. The ground and pound has been there all night. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. There he is. He's moving to the finisher position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat.
And he's out. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Ooh, all right, he's got the full mount now, DC, and he has proven to be a hard guy to buck off from this position.
Oh, because he's so heavy. He keeps his weight down. He really does grind on you with his bottom half. He doesn't do anything with his arms. His arms are free to punch. He's collecting you with his hips and his legs, making you make a determination as to whether or not you want to get ground and pounded into the mat, or if you're going to give your back up, where he will then start to chase choke.
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's going to attack armbar here.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang.
Round 2 is here. KHABIB Nurmagomedov. And Conor McGregor.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Saw us referencing the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab.
That was such a nice strike.
Oh, vintage stuff there. Nice combination of strikes by McGregor.
When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man, let this guy have the whole thing.
48 total strikes have now landed for KHABIB Nurmagomedov. And in terms of the accuracy, landing with a 68% efficiency rate against Conor McGregor. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch.
Big knee lands right through the opponent's midsection.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Over and over, he's landed these big body kicks.
And they separate. Unable to connect with the right. Oh, pinpoint knee to the body. If you're trying to knock me out, you put one knee to the body.
Every time his opponent tries to get close, he just drives that knee to the body. Great time. Actually got the takedown.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by McGregor. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so.
Well, you got to start clearing those hooks right away, or he's going to start to try to attack the rear choke. He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked, which is exactly what he's doing, and it looks like he has the arm under the neck.
Wow. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard, so advance to half. Try to build posture, but if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
All right, here we go with our next round, and really shades of the Diaz brothers in that previous round. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy, just a lot of efficiency on the field.
Very, very efficient. Good round in the sense that he did not throw everything with absolute power, but he was touching the entire time. He needs to start looking to finish.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Well, a lot of these shots with power behind them. 66 total strikes have landed for Conor McGregor, and landing with 59% accuracy against KHABIB Nurmagomedov.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick. Big, powerful punch land. Now
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Nurmagomedov gets up. The question beckons, though, for how long. He still looks like he hasn't quite recovered. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Try to establish that jab. Bone on bone as the head kick lands flush.
He better get those hands up or he's going to put him to sleep.
Oh, man, that's a nice kick right there.
He's doing a great job of landing that kick over and over again. He can't take any of those kicks.
Nice punch there by McGregor. Just misses with the straight left hand. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And there comes the separation now. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
Gets up again here, but hurting. Effective punch there by McGregor. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Nurmagomedov goes for the clinch here. Looks like he's trying to recover. He was stunned a little bit earlier. Let's see if he can get a respite here. Oh, an educated jab there. I can watch this dude jab all day.
I mean, he's so light on his feet, and when he pops that jab, it comes right back to his face.
All right, no telestrator for DC tonight, but we'll get you some replays. And if you like face punching, that was a good round.
Yeah, where's my telestrator, man? I want to draw this action. But yeah, John, you're right. It was the striking, it was the punches that really did allow him to take control of this round.
Okay? Good. Drink some water, breathe, relax, okay? Not a big deal.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did...
Oh, he might be in trouble here after that big diving punch. Nurmagomedov gets up, but he looks dazed. He looks confused. Takedown defense holds up.
He didn't like that left hand. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! Just out of range with that right hand.
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh, he got hurt bad.
Oh, big left hook there. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. An attacking armbar.
Oh, slams him to the canvas with authority, so that's one way to defend that armbar. Pick him up, lock him down. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by McGregor. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt there, DC. I'm no analyst, but that... Oh! He's out!
He got him!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks.